In the peaceful village of Osu, located in the heartland of Nigeria, lived a girl named Amaka. Amaka was the only child of her wealthy parents, Chief Nkem and Lady Adaobi. Their compound was the most outstanding in the village, adorned with vibrant flowers and towering palm trees, representing their affluence. Despite her privileged upbringing, Amaka was never satisfied. She had an insatiable greed and a penchant for dishonesty. Amaka's parents were aware of her troublesome behavior, often cautioned her, but their words fell on deaf ears. At Osu Primary School, her teachers, including Mrs. Chinyere, frequently complained about her wrongs. Amaka's bad reputation got worrisome when she stole a pencil from her classmate, Nneka. Upon returning home, she concocted a story of mistreatment, claiming Mrs. Chinyere had beaten her and broken her hand. Her parents, doubtful of her story, confronted Mrs. Chinyere, who revealed the truth. Disappointed and furious, they punished Amaka, hoping to correct her ways. However, Amaka remained disobedient. One fateful afternoon at the busy village square of Osu, where traders hawked their wares and children played, Amaka's eyes fell on a shiny bicycle leaning against a tree. The bicycle belonged to Chike, a respected hunter who came to trade his meat in the village. Unable to resist, Amaka grabbed the bicycle and rode far away. Chike, spotting his bicycle speeding off, informed the villagers. Armed with swords, knives, and other weapons, they chased after her, their shouts echoing through the narrow streets. As the sun dipped below the horizon and casting a golden hue over the village, the villagers finally caught Amaka at the edge of the thick forest. Amaka was caught with the stolen bicycle. She was taken to the village head's compound. Before the imposing figure of the village head, her head hung in shame. The village head sternly declared her banishment. At that moment, Amaka's parents, Chief Nkem and Lady Adaobi, rushed in, just in time to hear the devastating verdict. Their faces reflected a mix of shock and sorrow as they processed the harsh reality of their daughter's action. Despite their pleas, the village head remained resolute on his decision. Amaka's action really brought disappointment to her parents. Amaka walked slowly behind her mother, Lady Adaobi, dressed in a modest Ankara gown. The villagers watched in sober silence as the pair makes their way through the village. Amaka's head hung low, her face mixed with regret and sadness. Lady Adaobi's eyes filled with tears. Her expression showed a blend of sorrow and resilience as she finally stopped in her tracks, while the village priest and others took Amaka towards Osu village boundary. As she walked with the crowd, they passed familiar sights: mud houses with thatched roof, narrow eroded roads, and children playing, now overshadowed by the weight of her departure on exile. The sun sets behind them, casting long shadows as Amaka leaves the village, stepping into an uncertain future. Guess what happened next?